Yeah, we'll be doing some fishing again once more. Damn, that's a lot, 859. Shit. Whoops. That's probably fucking loud. My bad. Are you restarting the game with an alt? Also, crystal weapons tank. Ooh, good to know. So, is there anything? Okay, let's check out the last chance to save Diablo 4. Let's see what that video is about.
This is Blizzard's last chance.
Hey, thanks for the follow.
To save Diablo 4. This is their last. This is another last chance, bro. How many chances are we on?
Chance.
I mean, oh god, enough. But this is, guys, this is the last time for real. Okay.
Diablo 4 is at a critical point in its development. There is no secret that since the launch of the game in June, Diablo 4...
Well, they also cut a lot of the employees that were working on the team whenever they did the layoffs. And I'm going to be honest, that's a Rip Bozo situation. They didn't know how to fucking make a game. Thank God they're gone.
Had a roller coaster of
Game
a reception.
sucks.
In fact, I think it looks something like this. The game originally came out to reception that was fairly high until it dawned upon everyone, myself included, that there is core fundamental parts of the game that are not fully realized. For instance, itemization would be one of these. We also had a lack of an end-game loop that was very exciting. So the reception started to go downhill until it hit a point right here where they decided to, in pre-season 1, nerf everyone's power. That was very poorly received. This made players feel not only like there's a lack of things to do, but when they logged into their completed characters, they felt even worse than they did the day before. This plummeted the reception.
Yeah, that patch that they brought out, I remember. Do you remember the one where they nerfed CDR? You know, like who asked to nerf CDR?
Until season 1 was launched, and people originally had something to do. There was an apology going with it saying that nerfs, don't worry, we're not going to do these major nerfs again. They apologized for it. People seem to accept that apology, and then people once again realized that season 1 is just malignant tunnels, a few legendary powers, and the reception started going downhill again. Now, we did have...
This is like 2 days after the game came out.
Diablo 4, in my opinion's biggest W so far has been Season 2.
He's totally right about this. I genuinely had fun playing Season 2. I'm sorry. I got to level 100. I leveled up my gems. I killed Uberduriel. I played through the season. I had fun playing the game. I'd give it a solid 8. Is it anywhere near the fun that I had in Metamorphosis League and Path of Exile or Ritual League?
The beta is actually more fun.
No.
For Diablo 4.
But it was good. It was a great experience. That is what this is right here, where they had a good season. Not only did they add into season 2 things to do, so we had like the Blood Tide, which was a good leveling experience. Actually brought players together in a Blood Tide.
That was Green Helltide, by the way.
Had decent loot associated with the Blood Tide, but you also had powers
the loot was great.
Like a seasonal mechanic, which the vampire powers were very well received. You got sort of that power fantasy back that we had lost with the pre-season nerfs here. So people started to feel strong again. And on top of it, they added new bosses into the game.
The problem also is that every time that Blizzard makes very hard content for Diablo 4, so like the same problem with New World happens with Diablo 4. New World, so the more seriously you take the game, the less fun the game is. Whereas if you're a level 23 character and you're fishing, you're taking the game you're down here on the serious level, right? But the fun is all the way up here. You're having a lot of fun. And then if you're trying to do mutated 10 dungeons where you're having to deal with incomplete animations and mobs that bug out randomly and then character one-shots and then trying to change your gear, they don't have this anymore, but trying to change your gear gems so, you know, there's like an economy around buying and making gems. What the fuck is going on? And then like, oh, my character's desyncing again because it's getting too close to the character model. And, you know, fucking Amazon's proprietary lumberyard engine that it's called lumberyard because it's made out of wood is burning down again whenever I'm interacting with an NPC and I'm too close to it. So I'm like rubber banding around here. Like, oh, then now you fucking hate the game. Oh, I tried to jump off this and then my character like desynced and fell down. So New World is the exact same as Diablo 4, where the combat feels amazing whenever it's really easy because you're not playing it to a degree that you can see the cracks. But if you play New World and you play at a very high level, you will see that the game is extremely fucking janky. And Diablo 4 is the exact same way. Diablo 4 has a tremendous level of jank and fuckiness, but nobody knows it because the game is so easy. So the moment that you actually make really hard content, that hard content puts a magnifying glass on the fuckiness.
Had Uber Durio, which was fun to farm because now Ubers are an option. But then people realized, wait a minute, Uber Durio actually isn't fun to farm. The in-game loop here is just farming materials and things
really
like Hell Tides, which was another
nobody wanted to do Hell Tides
reception in terms of, okay, you get to the in-game, and now the in-game loop is farming materials to be gate-kept by those materials in order to do the boss. So we had an initial spike of, this is fun.
And it's also that the drop rate of the legendaries was so low. Like, for example, what is the drop rate of Ashes of Stars in PoE? The necklace. What's the drop rate? On Uber Syrian Exarch. It's like 2%. 5% for Uber? Yeah, okay, so 5%. That's way
5%?
lower than the drop rate of the Uber Uniques. Ashes is trash now? Yeah, I don't know, but like whenever I was playing, it was really, really good. So that's the same, if not lower drop rate than having an Uber Unique drop. And then you have to roll
that's
which
fucking
one
huge.
is going to drop.
Fuck? I guess how long it takes to fucking
and
farm
the
it
big
out, I
difference
guess.
there is that
And
you
like
can
this,
trade
like
it.
OSRS has got like
You
1 in
can't trade the Uber
1,000
Uniques.
fucking
Like
drop rates.
if I do
like,
Syrian
the fuck?
Exarch, I don't get it, but I save up the currency, then I can buy it. But like there's nothing that you can do in Diablo 4 to overcome bad RNG except for pulling the slot machine level more. That is why I thought Reaper of Souls was worse than the original Diablo 3. One of my
Ooh, I know that feeling of not having anti-dry mechanics. I know that feeling well.
worst takes that everybody disagrees with, everybody hates, but I think a game with trading that is an ARPG will always be better than a game without trading, and the only exception is that maybe the new Last Epoch system with like that fucking circle of...
So if a game does not have trading, it needs to have some kind of anti-dry mechanics.
Fates thing, maybe that's...
But if you have a game that has trading, you need to make sure that there's not a way to RMT. Jagex needs to remove the bond, is what I'm saying.
better. But other than that, I genuinely feel like trading, like that's why I quit playing Diablo 3 Reaper of Souls. Like, because I don't want to just like, what am I doing here? Like, am I a fucking idiot? Like, I'm just sitting here re-rolling belts for me to get a version of a primal ancient belt that has 0.2% more crit? Like, oh, I have a witching hour and it has 48% crit damage and I want it to get to 50? Like, what kind of a fucking idiot does that? It's just, it's not fun to farm something that's that small. You can trade Ubers now? Really? That's good. Well, whenever I was playing, you weren't able to. So, like, I did the Uber Unique farm for, like, a day or so. And also, like, I did the farm and I power leveled as a streamer. And so, like, I had viewers, like, just feed me kills. And even I got tired of it, and I wasn't even farming the loot. That's terrible.
And then the in-game loop started to get boring again as people got pigeonholed into just farming. And then we had the release of Season 3, which was probably the most poor reception of any update we had seen in Diablo 4 to this point. And that was
to this point.
By the same team that had made Season 1. They actually have teams that leapfrog each other. So Season 1 makes 1, 3, 5, etc. And the team that made Season 2 is making 4, 6, 8, etc. So Season 3 had some poor reception, and they realized that they needed to change things based upon the feedback. They added some changes to the patch in terms of rewards and the mechanics of the vaults, and they changed the pet up a little bit. This seemed to be better, well received, and then Gauntlet at least gave you something to do and sort of flatlined it. Now you're going to look at this and think, okay, what is this giant spike up in terms of reception and goodwill?
A new commercial with Megan Fox. I know. Yep, that's what it's going to be, guys. You know it.
By the players. Well, this is the potential. We are currently right here, ladies and gentlemen, in the timeline. This is where we are right now. And that
this is such a copium video. Oh my god. Oh my god! Oh shit, bro! I hope so much that he's right. Isn't Darth Microtransaction? Isn't he right now in California for the PoE 2 event? I saw the picture he took with Zizrain. Yeah. Okay. He's already moved on, man. Yeah, he's moved on already. Oh god.
That is because they have announced that the most requested change in all of Diablo 4 is about to be revealed. If you look here, it says, tune into our next campfire chat, the public test realm revealed. This is March.
No way. No way that the fucking announcement is that we're going to have to beta test their game for free. No fucking way. Are you kidding me? Like, no. How is it that we have to beta test their game? They have like 3 moving pieces of this of the itemization and the gameplay in the game. Then meanwhile, PoE can come out and they can do like, yeah, we have a little bit of fuck ups with some of the beginning season rewards, but for the most part, they have 50 fucking gears. I mean, the company is named Grinding Gear Games. They've got 50 fucking gears moving, and somehow they're able to do the whole thing with no PTR. How is this possible? What is this? Do you really think the problem was the PTR?
20th at 11 a.m. Pacific. All of the major dudes from the campfire chats are going to be there in order to detail the massive...
March 20th. Holy fuck. 11... Oh, fuck. Are you kidding me? I'm gonna wake up early. I'm gonna make sure I set. Oh no, I have an alarm for. I have something I have to do tomorrow before I go live. Yeah, I'm gonna have to wake up.
Hey, thanks for the follow.
Oh my god, if I can wake up at 12 for this, I will 100% watch this live. I have to fucking watch this live.
Itemization changes coming to Season 4. They will discuss affixes, item stats, the Codex of Power, and the new in-game systems that will change the way you slay and loot across both the Seasonal and Eternal realms.
Really hoping this is going to be good. I'm really hoping it. I love the aesthetic of Diablo 4. Listen, I know it sounds like copium. I want to cope. I want to cope. I want to.
Diablo 4 is so
This
fucked.
is their last chance, guys.
Jesus. They've
This
become
is
a
it.
last chance for, like, ever
Itemization
now. Like,
and in-game have easily been the 2 most, I would say, controversial, but
Last
really
chance,
everyone
last
agrees.
chance.
It's the most discussed point in the game at the moment. There's the meme of damn...
What about damage on Tuesdays? You're right. But what about like the fact that building your character's too easy? It's boring. Like, I personally think that skill trees are too simple and Paragon boards are too complex. I think that like the balance of like complexity is way off.
On Tuesdays because the affixes don't feel good to acquire. It's an ARPG in which the loot that you get never actually makes you excited. And because they were able to salvage the Season 3 after the very harsh feedback came in quickly all over the place, they have now decided that what they're also going to be doing is putting these changes onto a public test round. They're going to discuss how to access our first public test round in Diablo 4.
I'll try it. I'll fucking try it. Why not? Actually, wait. No, I probably won't, because unless it comes out that day, I'll be playing Dragon's Dogma 2. Like, if it comes out like a week after, bro, it's not going to happen.
Dragon's Dogma 2 does look pretty
available
good.
to PC Battle.net users. This PTR allows you to get your first taste of the changes coming to Season 4. We'll listen closely to your feedback to make adjustments before the season arrives for all. They're basically doing this to avoid another Season 3 fiasco of horrible negativity coming out from the beginning because it was a pretty negative launch. In order to make the game better, they're just going to have us look at it, see if there's feedback that needs to be sent, etc., before the season even launches. Now, while
season of dick eating, I can't wait. Like, if they make the game better, I will play the season again. I will. Nobody plays Diablo 4? No, people will come back and play Diablo 4. I think that a lot of people came back and played Season 2, and that a lot of people, if Season 3 was good, they would have come back and played. But there wasn't a big hook for Season 3. That's the truth. You think? Yeah, back, I never played it. Oh, yeah, for sure, right? I mean, because dead game, bad game, right? Sure. But like D4 bad.
Yeah,
I
D4
do want
terrible.
Diablo to be a good game. I do. And I want it to be a good game if for no other reason than it's good for PoE and Last Epoch that there's another competitor in the space that keeps them sharp. I am a genuine believer of competition breeds excellence, and I want Diablo 4 to be a good game. Even if you hate Diablo 4 and you love PoE, you should want Diablo 4 to be a better game because it will in turn make PoE a better game.
I suppose.
Like, that's the truth.
The PTR is cool. I do believe that it took them quite a long time. I mean, the game's been out since June, and very quickly after that, people started to send the feedback about itemizations. It took them that long in order to get the itemization changes ready to present. So even with feedback sent, unless it's minor tweaks, I doubt we're seeing an entire overhaul.
Well, they'll be able to take your feedback into consideration and make changes for Season 11.
Of this. So at this point, what we see is probably pretty close to what we're going to get with some minor tweaks. Much how like when we saw Season...
Too big to succeed, bro. Too big to succeed. Like, I wish that they would just look at the guys, like, for example, I think that probably a lot of the guys that work on Diablo 4, I think some of them are fucking dumb, but I don't think that all of them are dumb. Just figure out who the guys on the team are who aren't dumb, and then just tell them you can do whatever you want. You can do whatever you want. You want to fix the game? All right, go ahead. Just do it. No, you don't have to ask anybody. Just fix the game. Because they've got to do something, man. Like, what they need to do is they need to do what WoW does. Like, World of Warcraft, like, I shit on WoW all the time. But, like, bro, Agrand is farming. Like, look at this. I'm going to pull this up right now. This dude is, like, a literal god. He is a, what do you call it? He's like one of the different, what do you call it? Classic WoW devs. And he is posting all the time, talking about changes being made to the game, talking about like philosophies that he has in the game, different things like, oh, these are an update. This is the developer update. We're talking about some different things. These are different things that we're adding. Raid size at level 60. Bro, look at this. This is fucking insane. Like, why is it Classic WoW is getting more attention and better effort than, like, anything? That Diablo 4. This dude is going so hard for it. And it's, by the way, it's not just him, right? I mean, obviously, there's the whole Classic WoW team involved with it. But this is incredibly impressive. This is amazing. I don't think enough people respect and appreciate how much, and I'm going to even say the retail team The retail is flawed in many ways, but the retail development team makes changes a lot faster than they ever have in the past. I can respect that. Why can't they do the same thing with Diablo 4? I don't get it. Just like Diablo 4 needs an Agrant. It needs somebody who will just
Diablo
who will
4
come
is
in
hopeless.
there, talk about the game regularly.
Just wait for Path of Exile too, or Last Epoch. I probably will be playing Last Epoch here
enthusiastic about it,
soon.
educated about it, thoughtful about it, and it will explain what.
Whenever I'm playing
on.
Last Epoch, it's kind of like I could be playing
the
OSRS,
retail team's been communicating a lot more, especially in class discords. I know. I've seen people tell me about it all the time. Why can't we have this for Diablo 4? Do you think Diablo 4 would be a good game or a better game without the Paragon board? I don't know, right? It depends. For that to happen, someone needs to know. Dude, there's got to be something. No, fuck. Some of the guys, like Joseph Piapor or whatever, I don't know how to say his last name. He tweets about playing the game. Adam Fletcher tweets about playing the game. Let's hear them talk about it more. Let's keep this going. There needs to be a conversation about it. For example, bro, whenever PoE makes a change that's bad, Chris Wilson himself gets down in the trenches writing manifestos on Reddit to be downvoted -1,000. And, oh, they didn't like that one? Well, I got another one. That's the kind of passion I want to see.
In 3, they were able to make it feel more enjoyable just by upping the loot, changing the pearl quantity, etc. We didn't actually change the entire fundamentals of the vaults. They just made them feel more enjoyable. I'm assuming that the feedback sent about the itemization changes will follow some similar regard. Now, you might say, okay, DM, but remember here, after the launch of Diablo 4, you said that there were 2 major issues. There was core fundamentals about itemization that was lacking, but there was a core in-game gameplay loop that was lacking, and the Uber Durio, while being fun, eventually got boring. So the best case scenario is not only do we see itemization changes, but we see some in-game addition or changes as well. Now, for me personally, no matter how many D4 bad videos you may see that we all laugh at, I do actually believe there is a significant amount of people that want Diablo 4 to be good.
I of course I want the game to be good.
Genuinely wants it
to
be bad.
Motherfucker.
I think most people want the game to be good.
Yeah, I want the game to be good.
Maybe
I'll actually reinstall it if it's good.
Actually be a bad game. I mean, I'm sure there's some people, maybe Quinn does. You think Quinn wants it to be a bad game? But, overall, yeah, I think that we all want it to be good. I don't know why there isn't more... I think that they need to do more changes and they need to add more depth to the game. And I understand, maybe I don't understand, what their audience is, what their target audience is, right? They're looking for people with, 3 jobs, 11 kids, and 5 wives, right? Basically, they're looking for Elon Musk. And so, guess what? That's going to be the goal. And so they don't want to have it to where there's, 50 different levels of complexity because, they're busy, right? They don't have time to, deal with all that. But, I think Last Epoch shows that you can have a great degree of complexity while making it still consumable and making it approachable. There are a lot of games that do complexity the right way. PoE does complexity the right and the wrong way. Because there's so much of it. So, why not at least try to make it a little bit more fulfilling for people that are, that want to be a little bit more serious about the game? I don't know, man. There are some people who say it's bad regardless of how good the game is because Blizzard equals bad. True.
Him that way, and I've said this many times that I hope the game is good because I have a YouTube channel that covers it. I also live stream the game as well. I'm not going to play it when I don't like it.
I'm going to be honest. It's better for me if it's bad.
Hey, thanks for the follow.
Those videos are way more popular. But I still want the game to be good. Because the truth is, that's not even entirely true. I like memeing about this, but take a look at this. So, I'm going to look at my channel here. And if you look at a lot of the videos, Like, this is an Arc Thrones video. This is a literal 1 hour VOD. It has almost 500,000 views. And I love this this mod. This is basically Dark Souls 4. So, like, these games, like, I make positive videos, like this one right here. To be fair, this one got fucking awful viewership. But, like, look at this, 480,000. This is a positive video. Rise of the Ronin, relatively positive video. Dark Souls mod, positive video. I make a lot of positive videos. Dragon's Dogma 2 gameplay is amazing. 480,000, 700,000. Like, people want to watch positive videos too. I'll tell you what people want. People want to hear the thing that they already think. They want to hear you say it. So, if they think the game's good, they want to hear you say the game's good. If they think the game's bad, they want to hear you say the game's bad.
D4 is trash, guys. It's fucking
right now,
trash.
People want to hear the words that Diablo 4 is bad.
Yes, D4 bad.
Because it's bad. But if you go back in time to pre-release, my most popular videos were the ones where I was positive about Diablo 4. So if you want people to make positive content about the game, and you want to create a positive culture for the game, you just make the game good, and people will make positive content about the game. Exactly. Same as like PoE.
But I would hopefully like it in the future. So I myself have hopium, copium, whatever you want to call it, for the itemization changes that will be quite good. And I have a feeling that a large amount of people that watch this feel the same way. I don't think people are actually out there rooting for Diablo 4 to go to the ground so they can be like, yeah, it's now officially only has 52 players left or what have you. I think the game legitimately has people who want to log in and play it that feel like they currently cannot in its state because they just do not enjoy it. So because those people exist, I think Diablo 4 has one last chance if they show some really good.
One last chance. How many times are we going to hear that?
How many of these videos did I make about WoW and like WoD and like BFA and Shadowlands? Like, I really, like, I think this is so fucking funny. This is so funny. Like, Lost Ark. This apology stream is their last chance. The last apology stream was just a fluke. This is the real one. I love it. I think this is hilarious.
Good changes to the feedback that have been sent basically since the launch of the game. They have a chance to bring some of those players back in at a minimum to try it, or at least to get into PTR and see what they think. And if those players give it 20, 30 minutes to try it, they might actually end up enjoying it if they execute it well.
If they have a good premise for the PTR, I will try it out as long as it doesn't conflict with Dragon's Dogma 2.
They enjoy it.
I'll play it
they
myself.
Might stick around to see what Season 4 has to offer outside of just itemization changes. And if that goes well, those people might be interested in buying their expansion pack. And the only reason I say that is because the stance I have had on the expansion for Diablo 4 is one and the same. I'm gonna
buy it because my job is to play video games, and so like I'm just gonna buy it no matter what. And if you guys don't know if they're going to buy it or not, just watch me. I mean, you know, he's going to buy it. Like, Zizran's going to buy it. Everybody's going to buy it. Just watch somebody play the game. And it's like, if it, you know, if it is what it is, then just don't buy it. It's that simple.
I'm not sure if I'll buy it.
It's a hard job. It is.
Willing to give more money to a product that I feel the core fundamental product is flawed. I'm not going to buy a turbo kit for a car that has an engine
coming
that
out tomorrow, so
problems with it.
I'm pretty much locked in on
core fundamentals
right
of the game first. This has always been my opinion, and if they do so, they might bring enough goodwill back from the players to look into their expansion. So not only is it good for the players and in their best interest for them to actually have itemization and in-game changes to be good coming into this PTR, but it's also in Blizzard's best interest to fix the core fundamentals of the
I wish Blizzard understood that it was in their best interest to fix the game. Is there somebody that can please tell them that?
Hell, it'd be in their best interest just to have their
Like,
devs play the game.
if they
I mean, my
make the
God.
game good for season 4, I will buy one of the $70 horses.
Okay, let's not get crazy.
I'll do it.
Come on, man.
Because, and I don't want to, and I know it's not going to happen. I don't think it's going to happen. Like, I have a very, very doomer perspective on this game.
Yeah,
I am, like, I will play it, and I will be optimistic, but...
Damn it.
No game if they expect the consumer base to be willing to hand them even more money on a product that has problems. So honestly, I believe this campfire chat right here is the most important bit of Diablo information that we will be receiving since the launch of the game.
I love it. Oh, God. March 20th at 11 a.m. Okay, guys, we got to be there. It's Pacific time, so it's really 1 p.m. for me. I gotta be live by like 12, I'd say. So hopefully I can not be a piece of shit, right?
March 20th.
This is more important
literally tomorrow.
Than the BlizzCon announcements where they talked about the Dauntless
leaderboard.
leaderboard.
I think
it's more important than the little art they're doing for the leaderboards and any of the other type of stuff. This is easily the biggest change or announcement since the launch of the game, because it's not only going to show what's coming to the game, but it's going to show if players can have hope in the game's development. If the itemization releases are very poor, people are just going to lose faith entirely and no longer even care about the game. But if people log in and look at it and think, oh, wow, I'm actually surprised at what they were able to accomplish, maybe they're going to be able to salvage this game after all, then that would be quite important. But in the worst case scenario, where these itemization changes are not good and people spend the time one more time to log in and feel like they got disappointed again, people are going to still feel...
I remember season 3, I woke up at 1 o'clock and I was like, should I go live to stream the release of Diablo 4 season 3? And I watched Quinn's stream and he was doing the very beginning of the game. And everybody was like, so you get a bug? And I'm like, I'm going to go back to bed.
Bad about the purchase they spent. They're not going to want to buy the expansions or anything like that. They're not going to want to log in for Season 4. And we're going to have all of that information before Season 4 even arrives because of the public test round. So this campfire chat here and the public test round release, whenever we actually get that playable, is the biggest announcement, whatever, in Diablo 4 in terms of its lifespan since the launch of the game, at least in my opinion. But I will be flying to LA here tomorrow in the morning, actually, to get some gameplay on Path of Exile 2.
Yeah, that's going to be crazy. Like, I wanted to go to the event. Like, I'm pretty sure I got invited to go to it. Yeah, I know I did. I ended up not going because I really, really, really don't like to travel, and I feel bad about it because it would have been really fun to meet up with everybody. But yeah, I'm just a piece of shit. That's the reason I'm a piece of shit.
Path of Exile 2 beta starts on June 7th. So there's some competition in the field as well, and I will have information available for you on that, so you can see that when I come back here as well on Monday. Feel free to subscribe to the video if you want to see notification of when that Path of Exile 2 gameplay footage and all that interview and everything that I record is available. Thanks for liking the video and leaving a comment on this situation, and I will see you on the next one.
There it is. I mean, like, holy fuck. The thing is that I totally agree with them that I really want the game to be good. I genuinely really want Diablo 4 to be a good game.
Yeah,
I do.
I spent $100 on that game. It'd be nice. It'd be nice if it was good.
Because I don't think that any aspect of the game, other than some of the key art for the game, is good. I don't think that the story is good.
Nope.
I don't think the nuts and bolts of the actual interactions and the gameplay is good. I don't think that the itemization is good. I don't think the bosses are good. I don't think that the mob types are good. I don't think that the open world events are good. I don't think that the world bosses are good. I don't think that I think the graphics are great. The graphics of the game look great. The pet AI is, well, the pet AI, like, fucking Rod Ferguson keeps playing Necromancer on a fucking controller. Can you please play it on a keyboard for one season to see how fucking dog shit it is?
Use a controller.
Like, you auto-target corpses on a controller. You don't do that with keyboard and mouse. You telling me that like they
Well,
can't
that's
program
your own
that?
stupidity
Of
for
course they
using.
can. They literally did
Oh my
for
god,
controller.
use a controller.
I don't know why. Yeah, it's just crazy. It's so annoying.
Like the game is built for controller.
Unwell?
Use
He's
controller.
Unwell. He's just like, I don't know. Like, how do you fucking main Necromancer, and the best Necromancer build every single time is a build that doesn't use pets?
Use a controller. Oh yeah, the pets deal is a fucking issue.
Oh god.
That is still complaining about the fucking
like bug build. Like, oh, well, I'm gonna have to fucking lay down. I feel like I gotta lay down. Like, I'm getting so upset.
I mean, some games are made for controller. Use the controller. It'd be like playing Rocket League on keyboard and mouse. Like, what the fuck are you doing? It'd be like trying to play RuneScape on a game that's not made for controller. RuneScape. It'd be like trying to play RuneScape on a controller. Like, you don't fucking do that. Doable, yes, but it would be AIDS. Actually, it would be kind of tricky. Because your mouse, your like cursor, you have to do a 1-to-1 input, and if you're to hold down an analog stick, I don't know if that would count as a 1-to-1 interaction. So that would be a bit tricky. I'm doing all this like clicking for basically rates that are on par with doing Temporos. But it makes it look like I'm good at the game, so I'm gonna keep doing it. It makes it look like I'm a real fucking gamer. If I do 100% focus, I can get around 100k XP, but that's like with no talking or anything. So it's kind of hard to talk and keep the rhythm. Yeah, see. The only way I can do it is if I like really slow down my speech. That's probably just annoying to listen to. 0 viewers. Let's go. Let's go. Here we go. Now we got 1 viewer. Myself. And now I'm here talking to myself. Now that's chaos. Oh man. Yes, 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 yes. Wow. Alright, let's see what the next video is.
Today I got to bear witness to a little bit of gaming history. An event that I'll no doubt be telling my grandparents. Nope, I said that the wrong way. An event that I will no doubt be a grandparent and still... What the fuck? It's an event that when I'm a grandparent, like I'm really old, and I have a granddaughter or grandson, I will sit them down and tell them where I was when this moment happened. I'm not even going to redo the intro. What an absolute fumble. Point is, today at a huge tournament that our squad, the Moist Esports squad, was competing in, there was a hacking incident, the likes of which the world had never seen to this scale. It was for Apex Legends. This is a game that's no stranger to hacking. There's been more cybersecurity attacks on Apex Legends than there has been on the goddamn US government. Like, at this point, I'm starting to wonder if North Korea happens to be getting involved with hacking Apex just for fun because of how prevalent of an issue this has become. But it's never happened in the actual ALGS, which is the major tournament series. Today was the NA regional final. Right now, our team, Moist Esports, is second. And per usual, I was watch partying, and then something went awry. There were reports that a player for Dark Zero had just been gifted hacks. And I thought this was some kind of meme or something, but after the fact, it turns out no, someone turned hacks on against his will. I think the only reason this hasn't happened sooner is just because of pure fucking luck.
What the fuck? I'm getting hacked. I'm getting hacked. But
I know. Sure. Can you play the game?
bro, I'm getting hacked.
I know, but can you play? Can you play?
Yeah, but it's cheating. The fuck?
I know. Sure. I know. And what?
Like what?
Now, if you're not familiar to the game, I'll just go ahead and break this down for you. This isn't normal. He can see every player, name, their health, everything. He's basically omniscient at this point. It's wall hacks. He was gifted wall hacks. It turned him into goddamn Professor Xavier here. He can see everyone. He knows where they are, what they're doing, where they're going, what their health is. And that's cheating, obviously. Now, the player is not a cheater. This was something that the hacker injected into their game and turned on. He left the game shortly after the hacks were activated, which was a very noble thing for him to do, very sportsmanlike to not like ruin the competitive integrity of the rest of the match, because he had more information than the NSA at that point thanks to the hacker. I also saw this tweet floating around here to try and explain how Destroyer 2009 was doing this. It's also a screenshot of that hack that was briefly seen there. You can see all of the different features that he blessed them with. So according to this individual, the hacker Destroy 2009 is using webhooks, which is a feature that makes it possible to send data in real time between two different systems or applications. And according to some of the pros in the lobby, they did like a system scan of their computer after the ALGS was stopped because of this. And a lot of them reported that they had viruses on their computer that weren't previously present. I don't know how true that is. Right now it's all anecdotal and like rumors amongst the pro players. I also don't know if they're just memeing about it, to be fair, with a couple of them saying it. But it does seem plausible. Like, that is something that has happened in other games where if there's like a really severe vulnerability, someone can actually get into your PC itself. We've seen that in Dark Souls, actually. So it is in the realm of possibility. I don't know if that's necessarily the case here. I'm not smart enough, I'm a fucking idiot, to understand exactly how these hacks happened, but it is definitely not good. So he left, and that still wasn't the end. The hacker could have injected cheats to other players that weren't streaming and maybe decided not to leave. You know, it's entirely possible. It threw the entire tournament out of whack because how widespread was the issue? And we got an answer because another streamer who was competing in the tournament, well, the biggest streamer in Apex, Imperial Hal, also got gifted aimbot. But yeah, those that don't know, Apex has a very colorful history of hacking problems in their game. Hacks that you've never even imagined were possible. Such as, if you try and shoot at the hacker, it forces your guns to infinitely reload. They have hacks that can just take over your shit, like you're seeing right now, where it literally takes it over and gives you hacks. There was also the hack that gave you like 3 guns.
They're shooting bridge.
They're pushing. Come take the building. Come take the building.
Come in. Okay.
Can we shoot? Can we shoot height? Can we shoot height?
I want to see this.
Yeah, shoot now.
I'm cheating. I'm fucking shit. I got aimbot. I have aimbot.
Oh no.
So who is this anonymous hacker known as 4chan? Who is the culprit behind this attack that shut down Apex for today? Destroyer 2009. A 15-year-old has managed to hack Apex Legends on the biggest stage for this game.
Wow, that's
with
pretty
pro
pathetic.
players competing for millions of dollars. So a lot of money on the line. There's a lot of fucking clams out there. And a 15-year-old was able to breach their cybersecurity protocol and completely ruin it to the point that Apex had to just call the entire day off because he wouldn't stop gifting people aimbot and wall hacks. Now, not only did he gift them aimbot and wall hacks, but he also gifted them thousands upon thousands of Apex packs, which is their loot box mechanic. So some of these streamers' accounts just got juiced out the gills. Krampus came early and he delivered the coal, and some Apex packs to some lucky streamers, I suppose. But this shut down the ALGS as they investigate and try and fix this issue, which I have no confidence in them doing. Apex has been in this state of disarray when it comes to their security, their anti-cheat. It's terrible. There's no excuse for it. It feels like just a losing battle with them not even really putting any effort into the war. Since day one, really. When I was like a competitive player in Apex at like a semi-pro level, hacking was big then, and it's only become more frequent now. And it doesn't feel like they've done a whole lot to fix it. It really doesn't. It feels like Apex is less secure than Club Penguin. It's ridiculous just how easy it seems to be to hack in it. I am not surprised this happened. I am only surprised it didn't happen sooner. Like, I really think the only reason the ALGS hasn't been hacked before is just because no one gave a fuck to do it. They didn't care enough to bother hacking in there and ruining it. But today, Destroyer 2009 said, you know what, I finished my Algebra 1 homework a little early. I've got some time to kill. I'll just go ahead and throw some hacks into the ALGS for a little bit of chaos and pandemonium. And so he did. Like, it's really upsetting. Because I love Apex Legends, and I really love the esports scene for Apex
Imagine getting
Legends.
hacked by a
love it.
15-year-old.
Our squad
Jesus
is
Christ.
incredible. I love watch partying each and every event that we're in. It's great. But there are just so many glaring issues with the game itself, this being one of them, that it desperately needs to be addressed. They need to do more to prevent shit like this from happening. This hasn't happened in any other esport ever that I know of. And another thing that I'm just going to mention while we're ranting and venting about this, going through this cathartic session of vomit, the way ALGS handles their LANs is
I mean, that just
also
lets you
kind
know
of
how
laughable.
shitty the fucking
Like,
game
at one
is.
point, they hosted it through, like, the normal
My fucking
private
camera
servers,
always
right? Because
oh my
at a major, a LAN event, it means every team that is competing is there
Ah, well,
in the
fuck
same
it.
physical
We'll
location
see how long it takes to
in
fucking recenter.
person. So you would expect them to host it, you know, through the private server locally or whatever. But for some inexplicable reason, they actually made the decision to host a LAN through online servers, which everyone said was a disaster waiting to happen because it just leaves you vulnerable to all kinds of problems like players lagging or DCing or technical issues out the wazoo, which is inevitably what happened during like the Split 2 playoffs. During this event, there was a suspected DDoS attack when everything was halted for over 20 minutes. EA denied that it was DDoS, saying that on-site technical issues had no evidence of a DDoS attack, but many players and teams were still convinced of it, including me and all of us at Moist Esports. Hosting a LAN event over online servers is silly. It's not like they have to do that. They made the conscious decision to drink stupid juice, I guess, because the Split 1 playoffs were hosted on a private tournament server. But for some reason, Split 2, they decided not to do that and instead just used a private part of a public server, which left it vulnerable, which everyone told them would be a problem, and, well, it turned out to be a problem. Now, let's assume that for the next major, they make that decision again to use online servers to host it. They've done it before. Well, who's to say Destroyer 2009 won't come out of the shadows and wreak havoc once more, like the boogeyman riding straight from hell on horseback and inject hacks into the major? You're fucked if that happens, because people bought tickets to attend it, teams flew out there to compete in it. You won't have the luxury of just postponing it and doing it a different day. You can't reschedule that because, again, you've also only purchased that arena for those set dates. You'd have to refund everyone, including the teams, the players. It'd be a complete disaster. And it is very possible if they decide to once again host a LAN through online servers, since Destroyer 2009 has really put the clown makeup on them here to show that they can be hacked even at the biggest possible stage, at the highest possible level. It's a big issue, clearly. So yeah, that's kind of the big Apex hacking situation in a nutshell. Hopefully they get it resolved, and hopefully everything is smooth sailing from here on out, and they actually put some real effort into developing their anti-cheat and evolving it further to finally make a real dent in the cheating problem with the game, and really grab the bull by the horns here and start fixing shit. That would be wonderful. I hope this will be the wake-up call for that. I guess we'll just have to wait and see. That's really about it. So yeah.
I have to like, oh, this fucking camera, dude. Like, that's so fucking ridiculous. All right, so annoying.
Right. The
All right, let's see here.
the talk of FOMO here. Now, before we get into it, because I do actually want to strive to be reasonable on this, but the immediate reaction is, why? Why? Because you're just going to spend a bunch of effort, you're going to do a thing, and then you're going to take the thing away, which then means you've just deleted all that effort that you spent building the thing, right? People will then feel like, oh, great. If I don't log in, I will not be able to do it again in the future. You think about features like the, what's it called? The Nightmare? You know, the Nightmare mount that you do all
Lucid Nightmare?
Yep. The Lucid Nightmare mount, like, that's not a time-limited event. It's just a cool mount you can go and get through big old...
World of Warcraft has so many fucking... Wait. Yeah, World of Warcraft has so many fucking mounts that it's like... At this point, who even gives a shit about the mounts? I mean, you have so many, and it's like they're all pretty much the same speed, so... Drop a GZ for that 99 prayer. Well done. Well done. Anyway, I'm not even listening to this video. I don't even play World of Warcraft. Like the fuck. How should I enjoy the grind? Ooh.
My question is, how do I enjoy working on things I don't want to work on or find interesting or fun? The reality. Okay, cool. So, let's have this discussion. One, when you see, it's like that iceberg thing. When you see something that you want to do as a job, as a living, you have to understand that that specific individual thing is probably an extremely small part of the overall process. If you want to be an actor, you will not be working in massive Hollywood productions immediately. Chances are you'll have to do some TV work. Maybe you'll have to do some advert work. You'll have to do a hell of a lot of role play work, which is when companies hire actors to pretend to be customers, or medical kind of staff hire actors and tell them you have to have this exact issue and our doctors, our trainee doctors, are going to try and diagnose you. I have a lot of friends that make a lot of money doing that. Every week they have to go into a hospital with a different illness and work with trainee doctors to get diagnosed. You have to do a lot of crap jobs to find the one or two good jobs. I mean, put it this way. I had a friend, really good friend, a guy called Dean. He was in Game of Thrones for a while. He was a character with some lines in Game of Thrones. Fantastic. That's pretty cool. That finished filming. Within 2 or 3 weeks, he was holding a Pizza Hut sign on the corner of a street because there was no acting work and he needed money. So he went to do that. A few weeks after that, he was able to get cast in some kind of Ant and Dec thing on TV and BBC in the UK. A few weeks after that, he was in Star Wars. He was one of the X-Wing pilots. And a few weeks after that, he was back bartending. And then a few weeks after that, I think now he's in Broadchurch. It's like a TV drama thing over in the UK. But he's doing fine for himself. Anyway, that dude was grinding. You know, I knew the guy at university, and he was one of the few. And I met a couple of people at university, and some people just have this vibe of they're going to succeed. They're going to do really well. I don't know what they're going to do well at, but they're going to do really well. So, when I met Dean, I knew he was going to do really damn well. And he has done well for himself. But if you want to make video games, there will be a time where maybe you're making crap mobile phone games. And as much as I might not like those games, I respect that somebody has to make them, and you've got to put food on the table. You've got to pay your bills. You've got to, get through life. That's okay. You've got to take those crap jobs. Maybe one day you'll be designing a quest for the next World of Warcraft. Maybe the next day you'll be designing a burger for a mobile phone gacha game. Who knows? And when you say, how do you enjoy every element of stuff that you don't want to do, sometimes you don't need to enjoy it, you just need to do it and know that it's part of the process. I don't necessarily enjoy waking up early to go to the gym. It's not something that I wake up and I'm full of joy and I'm happy, but there is a decision that you have to make where constant, endless joy will not always gel with the goal that you want to have at the end of your life. I mean, as they say, comfort is the enemy of ambition. And when someone says, oh, I don't want to do that, I don't enjoy it, you might not enjoy hiking up a mountain. it might hurt. Your legs will burn. You will run out of food. You will be thirsty. It will not be a 100% full fun experience the whole time. But when you have completed it, there is a great feeling of achievement. There is a great positive feeling of, I have achieved. I've done that, and you feel good about yourself. And one of the things when you say, how do you enjoy doing the stuff that you don't want to do to get to the place you don't want to get to, you don't need to enjoy it. Don't sit there thinking, I'm not enjoying this, I should. No. Step back and go, look, I don't enjoy this. This is not fun. But I am going to do it because this is part of the process in order to get there. You don't need to enjoy every part of the process. Sometimes you just have to understand that the end goal of the process is worth going through the shit to get to it. I feel accomplished. Never
Should I do for that?
Some people, they run a marathon.
Should I do for skill capes? Should I do?
Some people run a marathon. You think you feel good at the end of a marathon? Before you cross that finish line, you feel like crap. You cross it, then you feel good. Then you feel good. And I think one of the... And again, I'm going to sound like an old man boomer at this point, but tell me if you agree or not. One of the things that I see in a lot of students from, honestly, infants to primary school to secondary school, college, university, I see a lot of students give up if they don't like every part of a process. They want to be successful, but they often don't want to go through the process of the negative experiences that bring you to that success. I really hate that. I mean, I love my job as a YouTuber. I love my job as a Twitch streamer. I am so incredibly grateful and privileged and happy that I get to do this. This is an absolute dream come true for me. It's fantastic. Do I like every single part of it? No. I hate editing so much. But I don't sit there and think, oh, I wish I just had a YouTube video ready. I sit there and think, right, time to edit. This is my job. This is what I go through. This is what we have to do. So yeah, patience is the key to it. Sometimes something will suck, and you just have to keep pushing through until you get to the bit that you like. And people say to me, why don't you just hire an editor? No, I know exactly how I want my videos edited. I know the exact moment that I want them to cut to. Just hire an editor. Okay, that's fine. That's a fair thing to make. Consider this. I've just finished playing Tomb Raider 2. Tomb Raider 2 took me 18 hours to finish, taking notes while I play the game. I record every single second of my entire gameplay. When I say in my script, and then I found an item behind a box, I know exactly, roughly within that playthrough, where that moment is, and I can cut to it within a couple of minutes. I know kind of roughly where to get to it. If I were to send that 18 hours of footage to an editor and say, hey, here's the voiceover, I haven't given you any timestamps, because I don't take timestamps, I just remember when stuff happens. I would then expect an editor to sit and watch all 18 hours of footage and match it up with my voiceover. You're paying an editor by the hour. You're paying them for their time to sit and watch the footage, then you're paying them for their time to edit, then you're paying them for their time to render it and send it over to you. I would end up paying hundreds, potentially thousands, to an editor to do that, when I can just sit and do it myself. Hey, the Gamersubs logo worked. See? It ran onto the stream. What a perfect way to end the rant. If you go to Gamersubs and use code Josh, you can get money off some powder. There we go. Capitalism. Yay. Yeah. Am I not a billionaire? I know! It's so unfair. I'm not. And I've stopped having avocado toast and everything. I've stopped having my £5 a day coffee, which was very easy because I didn't have that anyway. I love that boom mentality. Oh, you children could afford houses if you stopped having your £5 a day coffee. Okay, cool. Let's just do some quick maths and check that. £5 a day times... let's say that you miss 1 or 2 in the year, so let's say 360. That's £1,800. What's the average house price in the UK? That's about £200,000, and you need roughly a 10% deposit when you purchase a house. That'd be about £20,000. So if you did stop having your £5 a day coffee and you saved £1,800 a year, you would have a down payment for a house in only 12 years. Not counting for inflation or any kind of, increase or decrease in anything else. Fantastic. That's great. Guys, just have the coffee. I love that. I very much love that. It's like, you said old people, what did I do? Oh, we saved up. Did you? Oh, we paid our own way through university and college. How much did it cost? Oh, £300 a year, and I worked down at the local butcher's for £10 an hour. Alright, cool. Cool. The problem with people that don't understand how money works is that no matter how many graphs and charts you show them, nothing will be quite as important to them as their feelings. And they feel that you aren't working hard enough. Chances are you're probably working harder than almost any generation that came before in very, very taxing, very menial jobs. And this is not to downplay the achievements of any previous generation. It's saying that every single generation thinks the one that comes after it is lazy. They're not. And look, I love the advice of just go around to the shops, hand your CVs to them. That doesn't work. That's not worked for a hell of a long time. In fact, I had a rather vindicating moment with my mum a couple of years ago, because my mum very much gave me the advice of, oh yeah, just walk into the shop, just hand in your CV, firm handshake, talk to the manager, you get a job. And I had to explain to her, look, Mum, I love you, but this is not how job hunting works anymore. It is all online. It is write a CV, it is upload it, it is go through their own stupid proprietary system where you write out everything on your CV again for some reason.
True.
And then
Oh my
upload
God,
your
that just
CV,
pisses me off
just
thinking
in case
about
they
it.
want it twice, just to not be heard to, not be replied to. And then unfortunately, she lost her job and had to go job hunting. And after a couple of months, she walked up to me and she said, I'm really sorry.
Yeah.
I was wrong. I can't find the job at all. This is terrible. And I'm like, you know what? I'm not going to say I told you so, but I will help you fill out the online CVs. But there was a moment of vindication where I was like, you get it now. You get it. I mean, put it this way. My granddad has a stamp collection, and he has priced up his stamp collection. He's tried to work out how much his stamp collection is worth. He's been pricing it from a book that is 23 years old, that contains all the prices for the stamps. 23 years ago. And I'm thinking, Grandad, God bless you, I love you. But no. This is not. We don't do this. You are going to love Google. Amazing. My mum still has a printed out map in her car, like an atlas. One of those, UK driving atlases from like 1996. It's very lucky that nothing has been built in the UK since 1996, because if it had been, that would be wrong. Get that lady a phone. She's got one. She just refuses to use the GPS. She's like, well, what if it's wrong? I'm like, no, you're spot on. You're absolutely correct. It's very, very likely that the world-class military technology is incorrect, whereas your 30-year-old printed out map in the footwell of your car that I've stamped on since I was a child, that's probably more accurate. Let's trust that instead. Yeah. Directions printed out from MapQuest. That's how old I am.
I really don't understand why people don't use fucking GPS. It's like the easiest fucking thing ever. You just type in the fucking address you want to go, and it takes you there. Like, oh my God. It's like people that are like refuse to do self checkout. Like, what the fuck are you doing? Just do the self checkout. Alright, this absolutely sucks. I'm gonna not do this. We're gonna not do this. It's really not worth it. Especially if you're just a slight bit distracted. Like, it's really not worth it. I guess Temporos is the next. Is the next best. Let's see, I want
Thank you for doing the Lord's work. I am. There are days when I wake up and it is difficult to stream. I roll out of bed at about 11, stroll downstairs, have a bacon sandwich, stare out the window for about, average amount of time, 1-2 hours, go and pick some heavy weights up, put them down again, walk upstairs, paint some Warhammer, turn the PC on, sit down and think. I do struggle. I do struggle for the people. How do I do it? I guess I'm just built different. That's what it is. Just built different, guys. I'm here for you. It's okay. For anyone who's unsure, I am very... Hall of Fisto. Okay, if you've not been to this stream before, this is very much what it is. It's me being incredibly sarcastic.
Just read a Reddit post of someone fucking pogging out over the fucking the ceremonial sword or something from what the fuck. Actually, I have to read that again. It was so fucking cringe. Jesus, they're under 70 attack. Smacking 35s as damage bonus applies to Ava and Soul Wars. My next goal to be the double ammo mold. That'll fund my cannon. What the fuck, dude? The double ammo mode, it's still not that great. When it comes to Slayer, it's still pretty much a wash. They're just yet a little noob little account. They'll learn. They will learn. Anyway.
Big jokes. That's it. I'm gonna go into the Hall of Fisto. Right, Fisto me, Kogaroon. Oh, this is classic dungeon crawling right here. Josh, what about gamer subs? I mean, I can... Are you here to check that I'm doing all of my contracted stuff? We'll get there. I've been streaming for 45 minutes. You need to pace out the hot anime girls on waifu cups. Look at how I hold the cup, see? Contractual obligation fulfilled.
Wow.
Do you want to drink water but also want to make it taste like something nicer than water? Possibly with some caffeine or not caffeine? Drink Gamer Subs. You can get 10% off with code Josh.
Wow.
Do you guys want to see the graphic again? Are you impressed with the graphic? Do you... Okay, hang on. We'll get the graphic out. It's alright. We'll get the graphic out. For those of you who are new to the stream, I am sponsored by Gamer Subs because it is a supplement that I put into my water and drink in the morning before I go to the gym. And I said, hey, Gamer Subs, I'll talk about you on stream if you pay me. And they went, yeah, there you go. Done. And I said, okay, here's a graphic. Drink Gamer Subs.
Wow.
I spent way too long making that, so I would appreciate if some of you do go and buy it. Okay, in all seriousness, you can use !drink in the chat, and it gives a little pop-up of the thing. I've actually started mixing it with, what's the word? Creatine. Because in the morning, I'm trying to get hench. I'm trying to get really properly buff. You can't really tell from this angle, but we're getting there. There's some muscles going on. I need to almost get a license for these guns eventually. But you ever tried to just drink unflavored creatine in water? Tastes rank. Really not a fan of it.
Doesn't really taste like anything.
If you mix some gamer subs through with it, tastes great. I appreciate the old navel on the cup. All right, Grums, calm down.
It is just a StarCraft sound.
That is a very, very specific joke that like 3 people in the chat are getting.
Oh wait, that was the whole point of this video. So let's hear this again.
I spent way too long making that, so I would appreciate if some of you do go and buy it. Okay, in all seriousness, you can use !drink in the chat, and it gives a little pop-up of the thing. I've actually started mixing it with, what's the word, creatine. Because in the morning, I'm trying to get hench. I'm trying to get like really properly buff. You can't really tell from this angle, but we're getting there. There's some muscles going on. You know, I need to almost get a license for these guns eventually. But you ever tried to just drink unflavored creatine in water? Tastes rank. Really not a fan of it. But if you mix some gamer subs through with it, tastes great. I appreciate the old navel on the cup. All right, Grums, calm down. That is a very, very specific joke that like 3 people in the chat.
The old navel.
You said I appreciate the navel. That's probably a joke a little bit too specific. Thank you. One person in the chat got it. They're like, oh, Josh, very topical. Very topical there. I see what you've done. Referenced several things. You have to be up to date with like a lot of things to get that joke. I will pretend I got it. Grums is one of the original guys behind making World of Warcraft, and Grums has very publicly expressed his appreciation for a good navel on an anime girl. So when you said, I appreciate the navel on the Gamer Subs Cup, and I said, calm down, Grums, it worked. I sometimes think that my pop culture references are a little bit outdated. Okay, you want some more up-to-date pop culture references, do you? Oh, you just wait. You wait when I don't know what something is and I say, what is that? It's the unknown. Oh my God.
I don't get it.
Can we all just appreciate the absolute majesty that has been the Willy Wonka experience? It's amazing. I've loved it. Honestly, I've been living vicariously through everyone from the Willy Wonka experience. I want it to happen every year. Every single goddamn year I want the Willy Wonka experience to come back. It's fantastic. What is that? It's the unknown. Oh, man. But yes, can we very much appreciate the fact that the Willy Wonka experience has created the unknown?
Oh, yeah. The unknown is the, so some people tried to, like, make their own, like, Willy Wonka deal in, like, the mall. It was, like, a live event. It was just ass. It's hilarious. Anyway.
Unironically say that the unknown is genuinely great character design.
Yeah.
Like, I know that the AI didn't make that. The AI script just said, make something called the unknown. And the actors very much ran with that. And they went, right, you're wearing a weird black robe, you're putting on a silver mask, and you're standing behind a mirror. And you know what? My goodness, does it work. It really does.
Great. It was great.
If you aren't up to date with the incredible story of the Glasgow Willy Wonka experience, please just go and Google it right now. I mean, it's so much more funny than the stream will be. I guarantee that is a good use of your time. How many people in the chat, just out of curiosity, even know what I'm going on about? Because some of you are probably there going, Josh, I appreciate your streams, I find you entertaining, but I've got no clue at all what you're actually talking about. Yes, thank you. Some of you do know. Some of you do understand what I'm going on about. No clue. Oh yeah, those poor actors. I feel very sorry for the actors that were involved in this. Apparently one of them walked out, which, you know what? Totally, don't even blame them. Completely agree. Part of me likes to think that maybe there was one child, because it looked like a terrible event, like genuinely crap. But maybe there was one child who didn't complain. One child who was true and pure. And at the end of the Willy Wonka experience, he inherited all of Glasgow. Yeah, maybe that's what happened. Maybe we're all just joking about it, but actually maybe this was the real Willy Wonka experience. What terrible fate for the child. If anything, it is worse than just walking away. At the end, the actual Willy Wonka came and went, now you, Charlie, are the unknown. There is so much fan art of the unknown already. There is no Rule 34 content of the unknown. By the time this gets turned into a clip, I hope there is. Not because I personally want that, but because I would be upset if the internet doesn't provide. But do you personally also want that? Like, if I was drunk, if I was tipsy, if I had a long day and the unknown kind of, you know, just wandered in, I'd be like, go on then. But if my day was going well, I don't think that would be a consideration. I think it is the unknown. We are scared of the unknown, but also slightly intrigued. That's some cool stuff right there. What are you going to give me? Give me some cool stuff. Beware Incarnate, Moon and Star Reborn, Hortator, Nerevarine, Mourner of the Tribe Unmourned, Redeemer of the False Gods. I am Peak Star. I was not the one, but I wait and hope. I shall answer if wisdom guides me. I will answer when I can and with what I know, but the visions of Azora are often obscure for two reasons. One, because the future cannot be known, and choices may always be made, and two, because truth is not clear or simple. Azora's riddles warn us to think long and hard. Stop it. You must go to the councils of the great houses and satisfy them. Stop it. But yes, we can.
Maybe I'll start cooking. I don't know if it's worth it or not. I mean, I already have everything except for the pet.
Dragon's Dogma. Oh, I've been playing that. I have like 18 hours so far into the game. Also, I haven't left the game on at all, so that's been like 18 hours of like actual playtime. Okay, so this is my guy. I have this armor set that's really good. I haven't been able to replace it yet. And I got this really good mace. I looted it out of like a random box. And I got an item to give to the blacksmith, and he said he'd make me better gear, but the best gear he can make me isn't as good as the mace I already had, so I was mad. And then I have this chest piece is really good, and then I'm still using these. I got some more of these rings. I need to give these rings away. And then McConnell's gear is actually, wait, what the hell? Page up. Why is it not? I don't know why it's not doing it. But, yeah, anyway, oh, he's not with me because I'm in the Duke's area. That's right. Yeah, you can't bring your pawns in here. So I have to go talk to Casca because she... Oh, who's this guy? Oh, wait, that's right. I don't want to do the theft. Where the fuck did she go? I gotta go find her. And so yeah, I did all that, and I'm trying to think like what else do I have?
When
oh yeah, can I even show status? Does this work? Yeah, this is what I've got right now. And That's my strength and everything. Defenses, skills. I have this Arc of Deliverance, which is fucking insane.
Which, if I really wanted points, I could just do the firefighting method.
And that's pretty much about it.
So, I don't know.
Bro's been farming? No, not really. I've only put 18 hours into the game. Like, I really could have been playing more, but it's like I haven't played it all on stream, and so that's been kind of why. Potato Casca or Golden Age? Golden Age Casca. Yeah. Yeah, she's not stupid yet. Are you a Mystic Knight? No, I'm Warrior. I don't know where she is. I'm just gonna have to look around. Turn it up a little bit.
You should know you are the first companion.
Boy, 64k, that's pretty bad.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, the Duke's wife wants to meet me personally alone. Oh, I never went down here. I don't even know what this is. Wait, is this what I think it is?
The noblest of convictions can't fill a man's belly as well as the basest coin, eh?
Yeah, this is the guy I bribed to get out of jail, right? Yeah, it sure is. Holy fuck. Damn, I didn't even know this. You're concerned? Yeah, I know. How am I liking the game? I love this game. This game is amazing. Yeah, like, I've been having a lot of fun. I've been playing it a lot. Like, a lot of the times whenever I'm off stream, I've been playing it, like...
You'll go no further.
Okay. I still don't know where Mercedes is. I guess maybe she's outside. I don't know if she can path outside or not. Oh, there she... Yeah, there she is. Okay, here we go.
I take it you've heard. Then you'll know that this task is mine. I'll not be an idle burden on the Duke's hospitality any longer. And surely you've won enough glory, sir. Allow me this one chance to prove myself.
Okay.
You have my thanks. This matter concerns Lord Julian as well.
It's like the blonde guy.
There is talk of dark happenings at the Stone of the North. Lord Julian's watch.
Okay.
He set out for the hold himself some time ago, but there has been no word since. Someone must go and see what has become of him. As a fellow guest of the Duke's, I felt it my duty.
Wait, can we... You know, I've never tried cooking a fish on one of those fires that get made. That if you can't do that, we need to be able to do that. Just will that become a meta or anything? Probably not, but like just.
Oh shit! Okay. Pride before kind of fall. That sounds bad. Looks like somebody's gonna die. So yeah, here's my pawns. Yep, there he is. I gave him a special hat. Let me see where I need to go. Quests. Area? Can I do area? Oh, it's just up there. Okay, that's no big deal. Yeah, I can go up there. I didn't realize it was that close. Let me look around over here. I just can't get with the controls in the game. Yeah, I never had a problem with the controls. There's like some investigation of like some the Duke's ring got stolen. So I have to like ask people around town for it. The hammer is so cool. Yeah, the hammer is really good. Like, you can bonk the fuck out of people with this. I'll show you the abilities that I have. I have to get out of the town. I think I did all of these. I'll check the notice board too. Oh, there's somebody here. Talk to this guy.
You know more of the witch? Rumors swirl.
Oh, I saw this one already. Yeah, I need to go back over to her, but I don't have an item for that. How's my inventory? Oh, I guess it doesn't show on here. Oh, I'm good. Okay, yeah, because I put a lot of my stuff away. Probably could just get rid of that helmet. It's not really a big deal. Okay. I'm not sure which way is the fastest. Like sometimes I get disoriented in the town, so I'll just go this way. Pretty good, yeah. I think I should have I should have gone to the Pawns Guild exit. These pawns are like a little bit lower level than me now, but I really like the synergy that I have with them, so I'm just going to stick with them for now. And then there's like an ambush thing that's like active, and so I might sometimes get attacked. I think I cleared these guys last time I was over here, so I think they're still dead.
A griffin.
What? Holy shit! What the fuck?
Go, fiend.
Okay. Gotcha, bitch. Come here, bitch. I don't know where I should go. Should I go on the head, maybe? Oh, okay, I am on the wings. Okay, good. Oh, bro, he's deep-dicked. Oh, he's destroyed. Okay, getting off him. Okay, all right. Oh, damn it. Okay, no. Okay, good. Okay, doing my charge attack. Okay, nice. Got it. Okay. All right. We're big dicking them. We're gonna go all the way. Jesus. Oh, did I hit him there? Fuck, I think I missed that one. I can't attack him again. I'm gonna auto him a little bit. Oh, nice. You can't combo unless you hit. Okay, now what's he gonna do? Oh, he's got McConnell! Okay. Oh, we're coming for him. But if I did, that would have been crazy, right?
Yeah. Yeah. If you would have. There we go.
Ah, I think I almost got the tail. Ah, man. I'm going to just try and hit him a little bit on here. I'm not doing any damage. Okay. Come on, headshot. Nice. He's getting farmed. Nice. Nice. Holy shit.
What's this?
Ambrosial meat. Oh, I think I need that, actually. I need that to upgrade my mace. I didn't even get hit. That was really good. I've never fought one of those out in the open world. That's my first one. wonder if there's does this game work the same way as Monster Hunter, where if you damage an NPC in certain areas, like actually no, I know that it does because I got an item from a golem whenever I destroyed one of his pieces. Let me save actually right now. Arc of Deliverance is insane. Bro, like it's actually disgusting. Like I took an ogre from like 80% health to dead in one hit with Arc of Deliverance. Like it was actually disgusting. What the fuck? Yeah, because he was like leaning down, I hit him in the head. It was like literally a perfect shot. I've got to go up to this tower up here. Sometimes there was a Cyclops roaming around here. I wonder if they respawn in this area. The mob that I'm kind of afraid of fighting, I mean, not really afraid, but, you know, like, I would be... What's this? Wait. What the hell? Nary a scratch out. Looks near alive.
What say you, Arisen? Quite the prize, eh? 'Twas I what found it, though I'll claim no glory in the beast's death. Seems the makers at last taken note of all my good deeds.
Good one.
We're headed for Grand Sorin with a trophy for his grace. We came upon it in the Western Road. Truth be told, the beast was dead ere we came upon it. 'Tis less of a trophy than a windfall. Still, a creature in such pristine condition makes a fine offering. The Duke will reward us well.
There's no way, right? Okay.
Bandits aren't fond of intruders. If they see us...
I thought maybe, you know. So, like, this game is the same as Elden Ring, whereas one of the strongest attacks in the game is a jump attack. Because, like, the swing timer of a jump attack is so fast. Like, I'll show you. Like, this is a normal attack. This is a jump attack. It's so fast. Like, the only difference is that, like, this gives you the combo ability. It's much faster. Yeah, it is. And so, like, sometimes I'll want to use it. Like, what I really use jump attack for a lot is for interrupting casters. And, like, actually, I use the jump heavy, even though it's a little bit slower. Because I feel like the jump... And I also use it for harpies, too. Yeah, I need to get more of that ambrosial meat. I found a dragon out in the open world, and I tried to fight it. And that was... bad. There it is. It's right there, by the way. That's where we're going. The Drake? Yeah, I found him on the way up to the... I think it was called the Shadow Keep. Just looking around. Because I guess so, maybe, like, as I progress in the game more, different types of NPCs roam around. I don't know. I'm so excited for Friday. It's going to be crazy, right? Is this bad, or are these guys... Where's Mercedes? She in here?
Let's circle around the back.
Okay. Wait, oh, we are killing them. Okay. I mean, I didn't know I was supposed to do this, but okay. Bitch. I see. They can't die because there's some sort of forced event. Okay. Let me go up here. Why am I so slow? I feel like my Where's she going? Why am I so slow? I feel like my stamina is regenerating. So, oh, maybe because I'm still technically in combat.
You colluded with Salvation to work sedition among the Duke's men.
Salvation?
This guy?
You place me in ill company.
Bro, can I get that armor?
I'm a man of this world. Fantasies of death and redemption concern me not one whit. Now, legends. Legends stoke up the masses. If Duke Edmund were to best a second dragon...
Wearing his armor? No, I'm not. I'm wearing different armor. He was wearing my armor, but now he has a different one.
Would take the ascendant.
Oh, shit.
But her neighbors ill want a giant looming at their borders, am I wrong?
Spare me your sophistry. The word neighbor sours on your forky tongue. Our lands have long sworn unstinting aid to any neighbor beset by the dragon.
Unstinting, you say? Tell me then, why has your Lord Father not sent your brother, joined by Hearthstone's finest steel? Why am I speaking instead with a bleating she-goat mocked even by her own men?
You will retract those words, sir!
Damn.
Suffer what consequence?
Else I shall wash my honor clean in your blood!
And you? You will play her second? I would welcome the challenge.
Stay out of this.
Is she gonna try to 1v1 him?
An open mockery of me and my homeland!
Observe the duel.
They trust that you are above the base treasons of Salvation's like. The Knight's champion.
I bet he's gonna win.
An oathbreaker of your ilk is champion.
Yeah, I bet he's gonna win.
Salvation? Damns a lot of them. And their idle talk of destruction and redemption.
These guys suck.
Convenient to my purpose, nothing.
No wonder the dragon didn't choose them.
Edmund Dragon's bane is past. He will not slay another world.
Yeah.
What cause is served by sending men to die for its pleasure?
Ooh.
The swift death of Francis is the greatest mercy to our neighbors.
And what of those of this land who will die for your peace? Will you stand idly by while a people lose their land, their very lives to a plague of beasts? You are no knight, villain!
Oh shit.
Pray, think of the morrow.
Oh shit.
The
See,
dragon
bro, he's gonna beat her.
to your homeland and to mine. Who shall stand against it then? If we are
Oh no!
all of us
He's gonna
for
kill
having held
Casca.
some ancient pact.
It actually is Berserk. Well,
Not, I say, and
not kill, but still.
Dare you, sir? I will not suffer.
Bro, he's farming.
know it. Has he sent his finest blades? A shell fit needs. No, he sent an ornament, so she be too daft to see it. 'Tis an empty show.
Bastard!
Damn.
Do it!
Your head is a meager trophy. The men of the fort may have use of you yet. Even a she-goat's skin can warm a desperate man o' nights.
What? He's no slander beneath you?
Jesus. He really is Griffith.
The duel is well and settled, Arisen. Be gone from my sight at once.
Wait, what do you say? The fuck?
This show.
Bastard!
Damn.
Do it!
Your head is a meager trophy. The men of the fort may have use of you yet. Even a she-goat's skin can warm a desperate man of nights.
What? He's no slander beneath you.
Jesus.
Wow.
He really is Griffith.
Hey, thanks for the follow.
Be gone from my sight at once.
Damn.
I've no more patience to indulge your play at knighthood, little girl. Your failure to quell the revolt is cause enough to run home to Hearthstone, tail twist your legs. I tell you this in the spirit of mercy. If you cannot best me, you cannot best the dragon. Run along home while you get live.
The thing is, Julian's right. He's right. He's right about everything.
Do you think me cruel, Arisen?
No, he's not cruel. He's right.
Righteousness is a rare luxury. You are pledged to slay the worm, and that alone. No oath binds you to the Duke, nor would my death do you any great service. There are those might call me a monster, but I am no dragon, sir. What say you?
Damn, another wave? Shit.
He's an asshole, but he's right. Yeah.
I must make a pitiable sight. I knew. I am a meager choice to send as aid. I know it well. Still, I could not.
Nah, bro. Like, I'm gonna be real. So, like, her dad is like a wealthy lord, and he could have sent. Oh.
Shameful display.
Wait a sec.
Lord Julian had the truth of it, every word. I am weak. I serve no purpose here, save as hollow homage to an empty pact. Aids in name only. Hearthstone nor Grancis, there's not a man in either who expected anything else of me. I knew it well enough, tasted it on every breath I drew, but still, I fancied myself.
Julian was the reality check.
Arisen.
Yep.
I will return to Hearthstone, not to lick my wounds, but to petition my Lord Father that Grancis people receive true aid. I will not send you to meet the dragon with their fates weighing upon you. After, I shall return here, to aid you however I may. I am a fool. Pray, accept this token. I haven't much to give, but it would please me to know it provided you some small comfort on your journey.
What'd I get?
I don't know. Like, this Dragon's
Silver
Dogma
what?
looks kind of janky. I don't know. It's a little janky. So.
But I will return a woman able to serve you.
A rapier? Oh, who cares?
Until then, pray be well.
Nah, bro, Julian was 100% right. It wasn't even close. Because, like, her dad was supposed to be, like, a lord. And instead of sending her brother, who was, like, a more established fighter, or, like, a bunch of other people, all he did was send her. And she's, like, trying to act like she's got something to prove. And she's just a liability.
You are blind to the truth, Arisen.
Simps.
You are blind to the truth, Arisen.
Yeah, they're simps. Like, that's it, bro. Like, yeah, like, Julian was 100% right. It's like, this isn't a, you know, this isn't a Sweet Baby, right? We're not going to just have a girl in here for no fucking reason. She wasn't
What
ready.
a reference. Oh my
She
God.
couldn't handle it.
It was shock enough to hear salvation out of
That's just the reality check, bro. That's it.
Tis a painful thing to hear it was Lord Julian what led them, though.
Julian was right.
It's been a promise of old that the neighboring land should band together in times of danger.
Well, then they should have sent somebody besides that random one girl.
But I suppose such times are as given to politics and intrigue as any other.
Yep.
Twas shock enough. It's been a but.
Yeah, bro, like, that was just how it is. Okay, let's see what I need to do now. I probably should go back to that girl. Castle Residence. Oh, fuck. I didn't know it was Castle Residence. Fuck. I should have gone over there. I probably should go over to Celine. And then I can go talk to this guy, too. I feel like I'm gonna go do that. That's 100 damage? Jesus.
Four hours to the next level.
We get him?
What the
Yeah, we
fuck,
did.
dude? This skill sucks.
Yeah, one thing that's really good about, one thing that's really good about the jump attacks is I think the jump attacks have more knockdown power. And because they have more knockdown power, they're like good openers. Like even that is a knockdown. I guess I'll just loot their pelts. I really don't need to loot this stuff, but I will anyway. I took a little bit of damage there. The wolves are pretty aggressive, and it's hard to avoid every attack. Another one? Where? Oh, it's just one wolf. Who cares? Shit. Got him.
How the fuck am I gonna get
McConnell
93
is
fishing?
stacked. You guys see that?
For the fucking diary.
It's actually crazy how much damage he does.
Nature is unbridled here. It's quite a pleasant corner.
Have you farmed the skeletons at night? Have I farmed them? I haven't farmed them. I've killed them. Because I think I have like a quest, right? Let me see. Did I do the skeletons? Yeah, I did. I don't know how to get a snakeskin purse, but I got a snakeskin from a snake, so it's probably from that. I just don't know yet. Skeleton drops a Mare Rental Stone you need for a quest. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I don't really want a whole bunch of, like, advice. I just kind of... Like, I'm just gonna play the game and do whatever the fuck. Like, to me, it like... I mean, am I gonna farm the skeletons or not? I mean, who the fuck knows? I want to make sure I'm going the right way. Okay. Oh, jeez, I have to go way down there. Okay, so... Let's go this way. I was totally out of alignment. Just have fun. Yeah, yeah. I'm not. I don't need to be told where to go or whatever.
What the fuck?
We're still about optimizing the gameplay. Yeah, I think people are just trying to help, right? I mean, I'm not mad about it. It's not like they're bad. They're trying to ruin my game on purpose. It's just like, you know, people want to share the information and like the knowledge they have in the game, which is it's fine. I'll just go through the bridge.
Yeah, I think we'll end it here. So.
How far in the game
Good
are
time
you
to
now?
end it.
I'm pretty far.